Welcome to the Cookie Effect Podcast. I'm your girl, Cookie. Hey, everybody. Happy new week. Hope everybody's doing great. It's gray outside here in South Carolina, but I don't mind because I love that the weather's not so hot. Over here in South Carolina, oh my goodness, like in the summer times, I really, really couldn't stand the heat. I know they say black people, we love the sun and everything, but what I've come to find out is I don't like the sun. I am not, I come out after sundown, okay? I really do not like masking or basking or basking, whatever the word is. I really don't like sitting out in the sun and just relaxing and oh hell no. My skin hurts, it burns, it's no fun. I hate being sweaty. I just How do you guys feel about that? Do you guys love the sun? Because, like, I really, fall season is my type of season. It's not too hot and it's not too cold and it's just right. So, yeah, aside from the fact that it's always gray outside, but aside from that, it's all good. But yeah, hope everybody's doing great. Hope your weekend went well. Hope your kids got off to school okay. Hope that you got to work okay. And everything you set out to do today, no matter where you're listening, is going great. I just want to shout out the Gambia, okay? Shout out to everybody who listens to the Cookie Effect podcast over there in the Gambia in Africa. Shout out to you guys. I love you guys. You're my people. I'm Nigerian, so we're all Africans. And I really and truly appreciate you guys listening to the Cookie Effect podcast. I believe we're probably number 11 or something on the iTunes chat charts. So if you're in Gambia and you listen to the Cookie Effect podcast and you're listening right now on iTunes, shout out to you. Thank you so much. You making my dreams come true. You're the reason why I come on here and do what I do. So thank you guys so much. Everybody else, shout out to you guys for listening. Keep sharing the word of the Cookie Effect podcast and let everybody know to come join our club. Okay, it's the Grown and Sexy Club. All right, so guys, today on today's episode, I wanted to come on here and bring something pretty serious. I am super shocked. I am appalled. I am disgusted. And I am scared. Okay? What I'm about to share with you, I have never ever heard before. But I'm sure it happens in the world. But this is the first time I'm really hearing about something like this. And let me tell you guys, I am disgusted. Absolutely disgusted. So, grab your coffee and come sit down and let's dissect this mess. Okay? All right, guys. So, I'm here in South Carolina. I'm not going to say where I am, but I am here in South Carolina. Yesterday, I was on YouTube and doing some research and I found a story. This story broke last week. I'm not sure everybody has picked up on it yet, or major TV and stuff have picked up on the story, but I believe probably by the end of this week, this story is going to be everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. Okay? And everybody needs to pay attention to this. I don't care if you're young, if you're a teenager, if you're an adult, if you are white, if you are black, if you are Asian, if whatever religion, whatever, as long as you're human, you need to pay attention to this story, because this story is something that we can all learn from. This story is something that we can teach our kids to learn from. This story is absolutely disgusting, and we need to talk about this. Okay? Now, I'm not sure if you guys have heard the name.
And Florence County law enforcement is asking for the public's help with information on more potential victims in connection to a human trafficking case. They say 42-year-old Jason Pope allegedly recruited a minor through social media for prostitution. Arrest warrants say Pope confined the victim to a room within a home in Darlington. That arrest warrant goes on to say that he compelled the victim to engage in sex acts with the intent to extort and threaten the victim to perform further sexual acts for money. Police believe there are more victims out there. Anyone with information is asked to contact SLED. Pope is behind bars in the Florence County Jail, where bond has been denied on all charges.
Okay, Roger Pope, okay, guys, is a white male, okay? He's a DJ here in South Carolina, Florence, South Carolina. DJ Kid is his DJ name, his street name, as people would know him. His name is DJ Kid, DJKIDD, okay? But his government name is Roger with one G, ER, Pope, POPE. So here we go. This is, I got this news from BET.com. So let's check out what they said, all right, before we go into this. White South Carolina DJ is accused of sex trafficking nearly 700 black women. Did you hear me? This white 42-year-old man, he's a DJ here in South Carolina, Florence, Roger Pope, aka DJ Kid, is accused and facing jail time for sex trafficking of nearly 700 black girls. Roger Pope is held without bond, okay? And let me tell you the story. So this guy, Roger Pope, he is a promoter for, I think, Def Jam. He also is a DJ, as he goes by his street name. Very well known in the South Carolina area. He has been seen with, promoting a lot of concerts, a lot of hip hop concerts. Typical white male, he dresses like, a hip hop kid, like he's from the culture. You could tell with the fitted, with the baggy shirts. You already know his sort, okay? Hangs out with black people. I went on his Facebook page and I was disgusted. Go on his Facebook page. It's Roger Pope. Guys, every single picture that I saw on his Facebook page had females, black young girls, okay? Black, dark-skinned young girls, okay? I say dark-skinned because I feel like this plays a big role in this situationship. He had pictures posing, sexually explicit pictures, posing with these black females, hugging on them, touching their butts, grabbing their ass. The girls are posing on his bed in shiny leggings. I guess he has a fetish. You know the shiny, colorful leggings? So ratchet and so ghetto and just, ugh. He makes these girls wear these leggings. You got green, blue, yellow, black. And these are young girls in the face, yo. Young girls in the face. He also had some older black women who I saw. I'm sure a few of them had children because I have a child, and when a woman's had a baby, you could see the stretch marks. They go a certain kind of way. So these young girls have kids, and they're posing naked for this white boy. He's taking pictures of them explicitly. And also the way he gets these girls is on his Facebook, he gives away free concert tickets. Yay! Free money. Yay! Apparently, These girls, young girls, they want to go to concerts. They're excited. They're young. You got to look after your kids, guys. You got to pay attention to your children. Just because they're teenagers, 14, 15, doesn't mean your job as a parent ends right there. It doesn't mean that. That's the time a new level of parenting begins. You have to grow with your kids. You have to give a damn. I know life is hard. I know life is stressful. But we have to pay attention to what our kids are doing. As long as they're under your roof, it's your duty as a parent to know what the fuck is going on their phones, to know what the hell. I don't care. People always say, well, you can't control what they do I don't give a shit. I can control it as much as I can to the best of my ability. Can you parents say so? Your little girls is hanging out, having sex, being abused, being kidnapped. He locks up these girls for days on ends to have sex with them. He sells them for sex. He sends them to other states to perform sexual pleasures or sexual things for money. These are young girls. 700. Okay. I need to take a drink. Hold on. Oh my God. 700 black women. Now, guess what? That's not the worst part, guys. That is not the worst part of this disgustingness. Roger Pope. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, we need to stay prayed up. Roger Pope has AIDS. He has HIV. Black people, black women. This man potentially has given AIDS to 700 black women. On his Facebook page, he wrote, I quote, I have over 695 bags, and they are all black women. Can you say the same? How about you? What in the white supremacy, fuck up black people is going on here? They are trying to take out black people. Now let's do the math. I'm no good at maths. So all you people who are good at math, let's do the math. If he's potentially slept with 700 black women, young girls, older women, all black, very black. He likes dark-skinned girls from his pictures, clearly. All black, right? These black women potentially, definitely, factually, have also gone ahead to indulge in sexual activities with others, particularly black men. So, potentially, this man has infected over 2,000 plus people with AIDS, HIV, potentially. Some of these women have kids, probably, now got AIDS, now got HIV. And, I'm not going to sit here and bash these girls too much. I'm not going to sit here and say it's their fault. I'm not going to blame the black woman. I'm tired of us blaming women. Men finesse us. Men get into our heads. And the fact is, This is a white guy, very good looking guy. To some people, you would look at him and say, yeah, this is a clean, not a clean cut, but typical, white. Looks like he came from, raised in, he's doing well for himself, potentially. And he's attracted to me, a dark skinned girl that never gets looked at, that never gets paid attention to, always gets told I'm ugly. I'm so insecure. But this white guy that I could never dream of having pays me attention, tells me I'm beautiful, tells me he wants to hang out with me, gives me weed and drinks, and makes me feel like a queen. And he wants to have sex with me. He says I'm sexy. What is a girl to do? So yeah, I don't want to sit here and blame and bash these young black girls who do not know any better. I blame us as a society, as black people, black men who don't look out for black women, some of you, who don't stick up for our black women. But it's not nobody's fault, really. This guy is sick. He's sick. And it's funny how nobody is saying anything. I haven't really heard the news really talk about it. Everybody, not many people, not many blog sites are talking about it. A few of them are picking it up. But shout out to Nick at Night. She did a story on this. Go and check her out on YouTube. She did a nice story on this situation. Shout out Nick at Night. But seriously, guys, this is an eye opener, especially for us women who date guys and we fall into the trap of believing the hype that comes out of their mouth. I'm begging you, sisters, I am celibate from now on. Like I am absolutely going to try to be celibate from this. Like I haven't had, relations in a while. And, at first it bothered me, but now I'm embracing it. I like the fact that I haven't, because none of you are deserving of this. Hell no. And ladies, queens, women, young girls, teenage girls, protect yourselves. Don't fall for the hype. Don't don't have sex at a young age. Even if you're a grown up, hold back a little. Let them work for it. Get to know a person first. I'm starting to really believe that. Fuck it. Preserve your vagina. It's all we have. It's ours. Don't fall for the bullshit that these men feed us. And a lot of us are thinking, and this has opened my eyes because, I'm a free spirit. I don't have a type, like per se. I don't just go for one type. I can date anyone, any race. I'm very open-minded and free like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is for women who are like me, who would date any race. You have to know what you're getting into. This guy could have been trying to talk to any one of us. I'm in South Carolina. I could potentially have bumped into this fool. Thank God for growth. And imagine we could be one of these girls. Hell to the no. Watch over your young daughters. Talk to your kids. Practice abstinence. It's okay to not have sex. Don't fall for the hype. Trust me, I'm a woman of a certain age. And trust me, I've made mistakes. I've given my goodies to the wrong people so many times. And I'm thankful to God that I don't have daughters. The thought of my daughter being affected in this world that we live in now with sick people, that you think a guy likes you and you know, one thing leads to another and you end up with AIDS, not knowing this guy is plotting to take down black people. Basically, why is it that it's only black girls? I didn't see no white girls in his pictures at all. There was no white girls on his pictures, on his photos, on his Facebook. He only messes with black girls. What does that tell you? What the fuck does that tell you? This man hates black people, and he found a way to infiltrate, to hurt black people by getting into our culture, pretending to be part of the culture, hanging out with celebrities. He hung out with K. Michelle. He had pictures taken with Trina, Future. He has so many celebrities on his page. And this is disgusting. And you see, white privilege, right? This man has been doing this for years. Even his own neighbor spoke out, a white guy, and said, oh yeah, well, I noticed a lot of girls coming in and out of that house, but you know, I never said anything. People just, he's a white guy. If that was a black man having a whole load of white girls, young girls come in and out of his house, do you think the numbers would even get to 700? The first white girl that comes in and out of that house, the cops are being called straight. Period. But here's this white guy, 42 years old, has probably been doing this from a teenager. He's now on 700 body counts of black girls he slept with. And now potentially they may have AIDS. And they're only now catching him because a 13-year-old reported him for sexually molesting her, kidnapping her, giving her weed and alcohol. And that's how he got caught. 2 weeks ago. No, he got caught in August. My bad. He's been in jail since August. And he refused his bond. He refused bond, yo. He's scared to come out. They're going to kill him. People are waiting for him. How are you going to purposely do this to young, innocent people, women, under the pretense? Desperate women. Yo, America, this has shook me to the core. I do not want to touch any American man. Like, seriously, I'm put off. It scared me. This has scared the shit out of me. If you're in South Carolina, do not have sex with anyone. I'm telling you. You do not know. There's 700 girls, black women, potentially walking around, potentially with AIDS. Not their fault, but they have it. And they may have slept with somebody you know, or somebody that somebody you know, or somebody that you've been with before. Like, OMG, it's not worth it. From now on, my advice to you guys, before you have sex with anyone, if you're dating someone, you need to go and get tested, all of you, before you start having sex. Period. It's a fact. I'm serious. If your man has cheated on you, before you take him back, if you're going to do so, which I don't advise, but if you are, you need to make him go get tested, and you go get tested before you engage in sex. No more casual sex for 2020. No more casual sex. Listen to Cookie Effect. No more casual sex for 2020, yo. I promise you guys, if they're not tested, do not lay down with anyone. If you're in South Carolina, do not lay down with anybody right now. There is a crisis right now. There's an AIDS epidemic going around, and we don't know who's got it, who hasn't got it. Keep your pens, keep your penis to yourselves, keep your vaginas to yourself. There is an epidemic and it's spreading from Florence, South Carolina, by a white male named Roger Pope, 42 years old, has infected potentially 700 women with HIV knowingly, purposefully. So yeah, guys, I thought I'd bring this news to you guys. What do you guys think about this? Please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on this. It's disgusting. I'll try and put some pictures up of this guy. If you want to see the pictures, go to my YouTube channel. It's the Cookie Effect Show. Click on it and you will see pictures that I found online. This story should be a cry for help. This story should be a lesson. This story, we should all be talking about it. As women, as black people, we need to be teaching our kids better. Young girls, take my advice. Do not have sex with any and anyone. Do not have sex just for fun. Sex is not a game. Don't waste that. Your body is a temple. That's your prized possession. Don't give it away for free. Let them earn it. Get to know a person. Go get tested. Let them get tested. And if they don't want to get tested, then don't sleep with them. Why not? If they're not able to be man enough to get tested, do not lay down with them. Boys, young boys, do not lay down with these girls, any and any girl. I'm talking to teenagers, my son, teenagers, all of you guys. Do not lay down with these heifers. Trust me, these young girls, they are contaminated. Some of them are just no home training. They're loose. Don't do it. Do not do it. Get to know a girl first. Don't be caught up by the looks. Do not be caught up by their looks. Do not be caught up by none of that stuff. Get to know a girl before you have sex. If you're a virgin, stay a virgin till the time is right. Please listen to me. This has really shook me. This has really scared me. And I just want to put the message out there. South Carolina, go and do your research. Roger Pope. Roger Pope. He's now he's now held in jail. He was arrested in August and they're now investigating. This story broke 2 weeks ago. Let's put the story out there. Comment down below. Subscribe to my channels. Follow Cookie Effect Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. I really had to share my feelings towards this because it scared me. Have a wonderful day, guys. Be safe out there. Pay attention to your teenagers, to your kids. Pay attention to what they're doing online and love on your children. Talk to your kids. Be honest with your children. Women, look after yourselves. Let's all take care of each other. Let's unite. Let's start speaking up. Let's start speaking up to these men that treat us this way. Don't allow yourselves be victimized. Don't fall for material things. Want more for yourself. Carry yourself with pride. We are queens. We are mothers. We are women. We are amazing. And let's hold on to that. Don't get abused. Don't allow anybody disrespect you, your body. Don't do it. Report them. Speak up. Tell someone. This is going on for far too long and it's not okay. It's not okay. I don't have daughters, but I feel this, man. I feel this. I'm scared for the girls out there. So yeah, man, that's it from me, man. I didn't want this to be too long, but yeah, go do your research and Google the story and let me know what you guys think. All right, guys, I'm your girl, Cookie, Miss Capricorn, Miss Tell It Like It Is, Cookie Crew. Peace.